Welcome, folks. Ever fancied making a quick buck just by dabbling into a game of bingo? Well, today we're putting under the microscope a new kid on the block, aka Fancy Bingo, an app that promises handsome rewards in real money. And just you can see on the screen right now with the PayPal and Amazon, there's massive features within this game for you to earn a lot of virtual currency. Now, we're not talking just clump change. We're talking about this game hints at payouts in the range of $100 and even more. Like, it's insane. So let's dive right in and see if this fancy game really lives up to its name. So, what exactly is Fancy Bingo? Well, it's another entrant in the burgeoning field of monetized bingo games, but it sets itself apart with an audacious promise: the cash. Now, you can earn substantial sums simply by playing bingo. Well, that's what they want you to think, and that's what they're basically putting in the minds of each of its users who stumbles across its ads or promotional material and downloads this game, as you can see on the screen right now. Now, we're actually going to play this game, and I'm basically going to talk you through it and how it all works and how you can actually earn while playing it. But before we go any further, let's talk a bit more about the developers themselves. Now, as you can see, the game's made by a company called XY Casual Games. That's the company that's developed it. A firm with a few other income generating games already under its belt. So you kind of know what you're up against here in terms of these people know what they're doing, and they've obviously made different income earning games where you can play different games, as you can see on the screen right now, and earn money. So they kind of know what they're doing. But here's the catch: Fancy Bingo is still in early access. This means you won't find much info about their games, and they're not exactly open to user feedback yet. So if we just go down, you'll see early access. You won't be able to actually give them any feedback. And the other catch of this is, I wouldn't say that the fact that this game's in early access is a bad thing, but the fact that you can't actually learn about any of these other 100,000 downloads and how much money other people have made through the game. That's the problem that I don't like, because I know personally, if I want to go download a game and make money with it, I want to know if other people have had success with it. So for you to then go in basically blindfolded and not know what to expect, it's not great, really. It's not exactly ideal. So Fancy Bingo plays out just like most bingo games with an added twist. I'm going to try and talk about it as I play the game, and as you can see, we've got an ad as well. But with this added twist, virtual money basically seems like it has a lot of value, in the sense that as you tap numbers on your card that we saw just before the ad started playing, a PayPal meter on the screen fills up, and this translates into rewards. Now, curiously, the game felt, well, a bit scripted rather than random, in terms of I kind of knew where the next numbers were going to come from, and in a sense, you kind of already know you're going to make X amount of money before you've actually completed the card. So as you can see, we're just in 33. What else we got? Two. And as you can see right here, the Amazon counter is nearly finished. So we just need one more number. 40. Wait, let me take this off. 40. Tap on 48. No, that's not 48. It's 49. 3. Okay, so there we go. We just need to click 3 numbers, and then let's just do, how many more have we got to do? And here we go, 34. And just like that, we got $98.65 through this this Amazon bonus, essentially. And that gets added to the Amazon total right at the top. And now the fill counter is now switched from Amazon to PayPal, and it'll keep switching between the two as you collect each of the currencies. And as a result, you'll also get a lot of ads along the way. Don't think you can play these games without getting the odd ad. It's almost impossible. But so as for the payouts, I received that amount. So not quite the promised $100, but that was the first amount that I received after basically starting the game up. So as you can see, however, it was awarded so quickly, within just a few minutes of play, that it just makes you question the credibility of this game, and whether it's actually going to pay you or not. I haven't actually tried or played a game that has paid me so quickly that for that amount and actually been legitimate. So it really does make you question the credibility of the app, essentially. So as we've got more numbers coming through, let me just give you my verdict on the game. So Fancy Bingo has certainly stirred up the app world with its outrageous promises of instant PayPal cash, like just through the roof amounts. I'm talking hundreds of dollars. And if I carried on playing this, I'm sure I'd get a couple hundred. I'd have $300 in Amazon cash. I'd have $300, $400 in PayPal money. It'd be too easy, and it would feel like I'm kind of earning, but at the same time not. Um, but if everyone can just install the game and grab a hefty bonus and cash out, it begs the question: how are the developers sustaining such payouts unless each player download nets them more than $100? Let's say, like, if they're making literally $100 through each person, including myself, to justify them giving me $98, then that makes sense. However, if they're not, then it simply doesn't add up, and that seems to be the problem with games such as Fancy Bingo and many others that I've already talked about on this channel. Now, before I conclude this review, let me just take you to the withdrawal sections themselves, so I can show you the amounts that you need to actually get to in order to try and get paid. I don't think you would, but you can always try if you want to do that. After all, it is really easy to reach. You'll get $100 for literally seconds of time. So if you get to the $1,000 mark for Amazon, you can get an Amazon gift card, a virtual Amazon gift card, should we say, because chances are you're not actually going to get paid. You also have to fulfill another requirement in the 20 videos in order to activate the order. Now, this is a trend I've kind of seen with a lot of apps recently, where they're trying to basically get as much money out of each user as possible, and this is by not only having a minimum threshold for each person to reach, but they also have either videos to activate, a video requirement to activate the order, and even more than that, once you've actually activated the order, you may also need to do various other things to actually get that order sent to you. It's just their tricks and tips to not tips. It's just one of the tricks they use to get you to stay on the app for longer and to help them make more money, while not actually making you any money yourself. So that's something to kind of bear in mind, and that is basically the withdrawal section. And if we just go to the PayPal, yeah, it's the same for PayPal as well. You fill in your account. You don't have the video requirement for this one. You just have to reach $1,000, but instead you have 24 hours to make the amount needed. So that basically wraps up our analysis on Fancy Bingo. If you found this review helpful or intriguing, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more app reviews and making money tips, as I'll be releasing a lot of videos over the coming weeks. If you have any thoughts, questions, experiences to share with games like this, drop them all in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and happy gaming.